Battlefield 6 is finally here, and today we are going to be talking about the M433 Mastery. Last night I put about 16 and a half hours into the game. It released at 10 a.m. my time. I played until about 2:30 and streamed all of it. I had a phenomenal time. Obviously, there were some issues, which honestly, if it's not a Battlefield release, if there's not some issues, but I don't think there were a whole lot of issues. Comparatively. If you do notice on the screen, I did get the M433 2 Mastery level. I'm going to be doing a series every Monday called Mastery Monday, where I just go through and get a weapon each week to the Master level. So I will be showing off the camo at the end of this. Camo's kind of meh, it's not really my favorite camo, but it's not bad. It's doable, and was it that hard? Like, the level progressing for weapons and stuff, it is a grind, but honestly, that's what all Battlefields are. I know a lot of people saying that they didn't like how slow they were leveling up their weapons and their player. And honestly, that's just how Battlefield games are. It's always a long process because these games are out for multiple years at a time. So if you notice, I've got the M433. I spent a lot of time yesterday on the big maps, Conquest, Breakthrough, Escalation. Escalation is actually a really fun mode if you haven't played it yet. But this gameplay is going to be more centered around domination. I think there might be a few clips in here of like King of the Hill, stuff like that. Really, the last hour and a half of the stream, I was dead. Just super tired, and didn't even know my webcam wasn't on. If you notice, bottom right, webcam is just completely off. Had no idea. So I was pretty gone. I put a really trolly sight on. I'm going to kind of break down what I did to get the M433 mastered kind of quick. I don't know where everybody else is with their progressions as far as weapons and stuff, but I'd have to say I got it pretty fast. I mean, I think I'll show at the end here I had like 1,200 kills total in the 16 and a half hours. Obviously not all with this weapon. But if you notice, I do kind of have a little trolley sight on it. This was the first time using the sight. I was just kind of, at this time, like I said, I was tired. I was kind of trolley. Just picking random stuff, really. But I kind of will tell you my loadout. If you go back to the beginning, you will see me take off the blue laser. I'm using the Shrouded Phantom Edition M433. You get from pre-ordering the Phantom Edition or just buying the Phantom Edition, I believe. So I'm using the Shrouded. I don't like some of the attachments on there. The blue laser sight, it's good for hipfire and stuff, but I actually recommend taking the blue laser sight off if you are using the Shrouded version. And then I would put on, instead of the short barrel, I use the fluted barrel. I think it makes this weapon just way better. And obviously, if you've played Battlefield 6 since release, or even if you played the beta, it's more pronounced since the game actually came out. But this game is really about tap firing. If you notice, there's sometimes that I kind of let the fucking thing sing, and you'll notice that the bullets just aren't going where I'm aiming. I haven't really played around with too many other weapons, obviously, so I don't know if this is a problem for like all automatic weapons, but at least for the M433, if you're not tap firing, and I'm talking like 2-3 bullets max tap fire, you're in trouble. Like, it's just not going to go well. But if you do the 2 to 3 burst type thing like I'm doing right here, it kind of resets the bloom, and you'll notice there's a few times in this gameplay that it kind of saves me. Another thing that a lot of people were talking about going from the beta to the release, and a lot of people aren't happy with it, is the movement difference from the beta to the release. Now, they did slow it down considerably. A lot of people are saying it's clunky and it just doesn't feel right. But with that being said, there's still movement in the game. It's just kind of like how you use the movement. You're not going to be, bunny hopping into every single gunfight. If you notice, there's going to be a few times in this video where I kind of, I don't know if you guys have paddles on your controller, but I have a left paddle and a right paddle. My left paddle's for jumping, my right paddle's for crouching or going prone. What I'll do is if I know I'm about to take a gunfight, I'll kind of YY. So I'll hit my triangle button twice, and then I will jump and also hit my crouch paddle basically at the same time. My jump's a little bit before, And basically all I'm doing there is just kind of breaking their camera. If you played really anything, you know what that is as far as first-person shooters. You're just completely destroying their camera. They can't do anything to you. Like right here, you're going to see me jump around the corner. And there's just not much you can do. I ran out of ammo, obviously, so I'm going to lose the gunfight. But if I had ammo, he would have been off the map before he would have hit me with 2 bullets. So there's definitely still movement. If you guys want me to make kind of a video more in depth on how to do some of the movement, I would not be opposed to doing that. But really the big thing is to just make sure you have the right settings. I know that sounds kind of stupid, kind of simple, but it's common sense. You got to make sure you have the right settings. I copied all of Tactical settings. I will link his video down below. I copied his settings in the beta, and they worked out really well for me. But he has done a phenomenal job with just making sure that he gets all the settings tuned, and he's done all the research on it, so I trust him with it. So I kind of copy his to a T. I do change my sensitivity a little bit just because that's personal preference. I used to play on a really high one. Now I moved it down to about 48. But you guys should definitely check out that video. I'll link it below. But honestly, Battlefield 6 is off to a pretty phenomenal start, if I do say so myself. I'm obviously a little bit biased. But this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Battlefield that we have had since Battlefield 1. And I know a lot of people liked 5. I just never really got into Battlefield 5, to be honest. Battlefield 2042 was horse piss, as everybody knows. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game so far. I do plan on having a full kind of weekend review coming out sometime early next week, hopefully on Monday, but don't quote me on it. I'm going to have a bunch of videos coming out from now on, so I'm going to be really doing and looking for different ways to kind of expand my content. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. If there's a specific weapon you would like for me to get mastered first, I'm going to try getting every weapon mastered. I know I don't have to, but it's just kind of something that I want to do. But if there is something that you want me to do as far as weapon masteries sooner rather than later, I wouldn't mind jumping into some recommendations there. We're going to be having some loadout videos. We're going to be having some tips and tricks videos, some how-tos. Like I said, that movement video, if you guys really want that one, I would love to upload it. I already kind of have something in the works anyway with that. So with that being said, look forward to every Monday a new weapon being mastered. I'm planning on doing a Mastery Monday, like I said in the beginning of the video. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm having a great time. I'm going to be live on Twitch and YouTube right here where you're watching this video, but I will be live on Twitch, twitch.tv/daddyproofs with drops enabled. So come over, get you some skins, get you some other cosmetics that you get from the Twitch drops. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a like. Comment down below if you guys are enjoying the game, if you're not liking the game, and leave your reasons why in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.